Yo, what up? It's your boy Road 100, and if you want to know how to maximize your income and increase your paper using these app-based gigs, then check it out. Stick around. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already subscribed. Become part of the grind gang. Hey, stick around for this video. I'm about to share some tips with y'all, and some of y'all that's already getting this money, you know how we do. Yo, what up? It's your boy Road 100. What up? It's your boy Road 100. What's up, Blind Gang? Yo, what up? It's your boy Road 100. Yo, what up? It's your boy Road 100. Yo, what up? It's your boy Road 100. Grind Gang, what it do? It's your boy Road 100. Grind Gang, what it do? It's your boy Road 100. Grind Gang, what it do? It's your boy Road 100.
You can't do nothing about me. I get it in, 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 get it. Watch me get it in.
Good morning, Grind Gang. It's your boy Road 100, and I'm back with another video for y'all today. Hey, check this out. It's early morning. I'm on my Instacart. I'm headed to Heinen's to pick up. Looks like I got a small shop, 22 items. But I wanted to talk about some of the changes to the Instacart Pay. And I want to know, those of you guys that are doing Instacart, as of late November, early December, they're doing a lot of changes, or it's like a wave of changes going on in different areas. If you look, they probably sent you an email or a little chat message talking about the upcoming rate changes. Check that out. Look into it. I read it. I didn't quite understand how it would affect me as a driver. However, yesterday I worked for the first time under that new pay scale. I worked about 4 hours. I made like $79. I only had 3 batches. Altogether, it was 5 deliveries. All 3 of these orders were shops. First shop was Heinen's. It was 8 items. I went, picked up the items. It wasn't that far from my house, and the drop-off was like 3 minutes away from the store that I shopped. I made about $9 off of that drop-off, and it probably took me, I went in the store, it was literally, it probably took me total 20 minutes, and I may be exaggerating. No, it probably was about 20 minutes. So, went in the store, I shopped, and let me tell you, I was sitting in the parking lot where this first store I started at, so I didn't even really have to drive to get to the store. When I got the order, it was for 8 items. I went to the store, shopped the 8 items, dropped it like 3 minutes away. I'm telling you, it wasn't even a mile away from the store where I had to drop it off. So none of my time was wasted. It took me about 20 minutes, and gas, I used none, literally. After I dropped off that first order, I received another batch immediately. It was for Costco. It was 2 orders. So I started heading straight to Costco. So mind you, I dropped off 1 order with 8 items. Now I'm going to Costco. I had 2 orders. But the first order was 14 items, and the second order was 10 items. So it was a total of 24 items to pick up from Costco. I get these 2 orders, 10 items, 14 items. I drop them off. The first drop off was, it said it was 5 minutes away from Costco, but yeah, it probably was about 5 minutes away, but basically it was like in the same parking lot. You pull out the parking lot, you go around to the back, some buildings in the back, boom. The second drop off was about 15 minutes away. So I dropped off the first one, like immediately, and then I went 15 minutes to drop off the next one. Dropped off that one. Immediately when I dropped that off, I got another hit for 2 orders. I get a third batch sent to me. 2 orders. First order had 4 items. The second order had 12 items. Total of 16 items altogether. Went into the Highness. I shopped 16 items. It probably took me not even 10 minutes to shop for. It was like real simple stuff. The first drop off was 12 minutes away, and the second drop off was 8 minutes away from that drop off once I dropped that off. Once I dropped the first one off, I had 8 minutes to go to get to the second drop off. I got to the next drop off, I dropped that off. At that point, it went dry. It went dry. I wasn't getting any more orders for about, I don't know, 15 minutes. After a while, I just tried to check and see if it would let me log out without no penalty, and it did. I was logged in for a total of 4 hours and 18 minutes. But what I'm trying to bring in this video is, if you work for Instacart and this pay grade has affected you, in what ways has it affected you? For me, I noticed that I dropped off 5 orders yesterday, 3 batches. They all had very few items, and I made almost 80 bucks in the app in 4 hours. Also, I collected $25 in tips as well. I expected to get a 5-star bonus last week. I'm not sure why I didn't. I mean, the only reason I can think why I didn't receive a 5-star bonus last week is because somebody else was out there grinding a little bit harder than I was, which I respect. Trust me, I do respect it. But I just have a hard time believing it, you feel me? Yeah, I'll probably, I don't put as many hours into Instacart as most people probably do. You could make a decent amount of money working Instacart full time. However, if you haven't diversified, and I mean if you do not have other opportunities lined up when it comes to making money, it might not be a smart thing to try to do Instacart full time. It's not a guarantee of receiving the same amount of hours every week. Even if you get the same amount of hours, it ain't guaranteed that you will receive the same amount of orders every week. It might be slow some weeks, might be faster other weeks. So for me, I balance that out. That's why I do Instacart in the mornings, because I can find out early. I want to know as early as possible when I'm not making money. So I get out there, and if I start making money immediately, I feel good. If 12 o'clock comes, like afternoon lunchtime comes, you know what I mean, and I made $60, $70 already, then I feel good about my day. I know that it's going to be a productive day, profitable day. If 12 o'clock rolls around and I haven't made $50, $60, you know, now the pressure is on for me. So I don't do Instacart in the evening time. I mean, I'll do it, but I'm going to definitely start my hours starting in the morning. If I'm still doing it in the evening, that's because it was popping. They asked me to extend my hours. I saw opportunity and I could do it. But at night, I usually skip the dishes for 4 hours every night, except Sunday. sometimes on Sundays, but rare. If Instacart is slow in the morning, when I know, if I go and I notice like, man, I'm not making the kind of money I should be making by 12 o'clock, then my first opportunity to opt out, I'm going to opt out and I'm going to do something to make some money. And usually in that off time, I'll just either pick up some roadie gigs, because roadie gigs is cool. Like, and I'm gonna make a video about roadie. Roadie is cool, man. You can make some dough driving roadie, but you gotta be a businessman. You gotta be strategical about how you set up your jobs, your opportunities. If you set them up right, you can make some cake, trust me. But roadie also have small local jobs. Like, say you tired of dropping food off and people complaining, right? If you get people that complain, I don't know. My people really don't complain when I'm doing Instacart. I don't usually get complaints. When you're doing hot food at night, sometimes you're gonna get complaints. This really has nothing to do with you. It's just that sometimes the restaurant is going to get the order wrong. Sometimes the platform that you're working on, they give you an order after it's been bounced around in the system and rejected by so many people. So sometimes it's not your fault. You're gonna get there and it's gonna be an order that was already sitting around for 30 or 40 minutes and you gotta pick it up and go drop it off and try to make the best of it. Now here's the thing, the person that you're dropping it off to, most times, they have no idea there was 2 other drivers before you. All they know is they've been waiting for an hour or 2 maybe for their food. So those are the things you have to deal with on that. But if you get tired of that, check out Roadie. You can sign up under my code, or you can sign up on your own. It really don't matter to me. I prefer to get, if I get a referral code, I use my referral code, and I hope people sign up under my referral code so they get their own referral code and have people sign up under theirs. Because, I mean, that's one of the ways you maximize your income. That's one way to maximize your income. I definitely encourage people to sign up under my code, especially if watching one of my videos or something inspired you to take part, or to take that opportunity and try to make some money. So, but if you don't, you're still welcome to be part of the grind gang. I don't hold it against you. I'm a hustler. I go get mine. But I'm trying to show y'all so we can all get this money together. So anyway, Roadie, they got local jobs. They got these local jobs. And what I mean by local jobs is mostly what I get when I get tired of dropping off food or tired of dealing with people and stuff like that. I do a couple Roadie jobs. You can turn on your notifications and you can set up to accept local jobs. And they're like fairly local. Basically, Home Depot uses Roadie. In my area, Home Depot uses Roadie to deliver to their customers. So, a lot of times you'll get anywhere between $9 and $14 a pop to just pick something up from Home Depot and drop it off. Straight up like that. So you don't gotta worry about food or nothing like that because it's Home Depot. They're getting some type of tool, some type of piece that they waiting for. They at the house, they working on something. You know, sometimes, you know, a lot of those people that's ordering from Home Depot, these are people who have contracts and they're already out on the job. I've actually walked up to people out on the job and, you know, handed them whatever it was they ordered. And they were waiting on it to install it at that time, just waiting on that piece. So when I pull up and I bring that piece out, they was happy to get that piece. And I probably made anywhere between $9 and $14 to drop it off through Roadie. And they usually tip. They usually tip. You know, so it's pretty cool. So that's something to check out. But my point is, when Instacart is slow, I like to have something and I like to use it in the morning time so it does not kill my entire day. I still have time to make up that money. when I do skip the dishes, I do it later on at night. So that means the middle part of my day is pretty open. Usually between 5 and like 8:30, I usually got that to myself. Sometimes earlier than that with Instacart, I might work 10 to 2 or something like that. 4 hour blocks for me, 4 hours a day, Instacart is plenty. You can make plenty of money in that time. And really, if you on your grind, where I am, depending on how busy it is in your area, and depending on how many, it's just how popping it is in your area or not. You know what I'm saying? If it's popping in your area, you can make some money. You can work part-time and make like $500-$600 a week. Well, let me rephrase that. I can work part-time and make like $500-$600 a week. Part-time. I say part-time, I mean less than 30 hours. So, now if you want to work 40 hours or more, if it's popping like that in your area, man, you can make a lot of money with Instacart. You can make $700-$800 a week. You can make $1,000 in a week. Let's just say I have made $700-$800 in a week. I have made $1,000. I've made $1,300 in a week before on Instacart. So you have to utilize and maximize. I get referral bonuses from time to time, not really often, but time to time, and they come out of nowhere. So I love it. You wake up and you like, boom! All of a sudden you got $300 or $200 or whatever the referral is, depending, so I can appreciate that. Hey, y'all, I got a shop, so I'm gonna go in here and do this shop. Hey, already, I just wanted to holler at y'all. I do it so you don't have to. It's your boy, Road 100. Remember, when you roll, make sure it's 100.